Я вроде быстренько, да? Сходил. Давай. Сорян, слишком быстро. На Джейкоба хочешь? Ну давай на Джейкоба. Мне, в принципе, пофиг сейчас на кого проходить. А тебя на всех прошли, это самое главное. Бам. Окей. Так. Давайте с Самарой поговорим. Призрак. Договорился, короче, челик, да? Давай не будем про концовку пока что, Фростмейдж, ладно?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardatyakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Окей.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Окей. Что за Джейка потом надо делать? Какой-то корабль, по-моему, исследовать. Что-то такое-то. Молчите? Ну, молчите, суки. Ну чё?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes.
Так.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot. But I don't want to share you.
Tally, there's a good chance that none of us are coming out of this fight alive. Don't ask me to choose.
I'm not asking anything, Shepard. One way or the other, you know how I feel. If you want to find comfort in someone else's arms, I won't hold it against you. Sheila, it'll be easier for both of us. Just keep it honest, okay? It's a small ship. Word travels.
Все, типа, зафейлено.
Shepard.
Have you got time to talk?
Yes. And I do trust you. I hope you know that.
Так, окей.
This means something to me. It means a lot. But I don't want to share you.
You don't need to share me. I'm not interested in anybody except you, Tally.
Oh. Well, then I'll talk to you later, once you've made that clear to Miranda. Shepard, what can I... And I do trust you. Just keep it honest.
Я ничего не испортил, интересно? Нет, я думал все-таки с Мирандой, просто мне сейчас непонятно. Все-таки можно одну выбрать, да? Или что, или как? Как это делается? Сейчас к Миранде приду, ну-ка.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I have... Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet. Commander,
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I have... Assuming you're still interested.
This won't work, Miranda. We're too much alike.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's simpler this way in any event. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. I'll talk to you later. Commander, what can I...
You have a minute,
There's
Miranda?
a lot to do, Shepard.
have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Понятно, ну окей. До сих пор стрим, да. Ну ладно, ну ладно. Давайте уж на Миранде останавливаться. Не будем тут сильно... Так, где у меня тут... 2.04. Да? Загрузить. Еще есть Джек, правильно? Сейчас мы с Джек еще поговорим.
Yes. And I do trust you. I hope you know that.
Tally, there's a
I'm
good
not
chance.
asking anything, Shep. If you want to find comfort, just keep it honest, okay?
Так, ну с Мирандой у меня все еще нормально, да, получается, диалог? Правильно? Ничего не испортил. Он сказал, типа, ля-ля-ля, сначала реши все с Мирандой.
Commander, what can
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I have... Assuming you're still interested.
Да.
Oh, I'm
Glad to
definitely
hear it.
interested.
I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Ну хорошо, хорошо, все. Мирандочка, ну значит Мирандочка. Может теперь, собственно говоря, к Талии и не ходить. Гости ушли, стрим остался, как говорится, да?
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yes. Freaks you out, doesn't it?
Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this.
You're lying.
Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Tell me about
I'm
you.
done talking. Okay, talk later.
Просто потому что мог, Frostmage. Просто потому что мог. Я полез, потому что мог.
Have you got time to talk?
And I do trust you. I hope if just keep it on.
Я понимаю, что мутить можно только с одной. Но, в смысле, я сейчас... Ну, я же себе пока что ничего не испортил. Наверное. Правильно? Или я все уже зафакапил? Форсмейдж, ты не помогаешь. Понимаешь? Не помогаешь. Понимаешь, что можно, типа, одну выбрать? Ну, типа, можно же всех троих держать на коротком поводу, чтобы потом, типа, в конце сделать выбор уже окончательный.
Messages for you, Commander.
Правильно? Так, журнал. Вот, у меня тут есть какой-то... В смысле, ты будешь факапить все? А. Да не, мне кажется, что тут не так все работает. Может и так. Так, вот у меня тут есть вот эта вот штука спасти разбившийся корабль. Я не знаю, что это. То есть, погоди, а если, короче, отказать? Подожди, если вот, типа, отказать Миранде и, типа, замутить с другой, то разве там не получится ничего? Мне кажется, что получится. Ну вот, видишь? Значит, может со всеми в итоге замутить. Ну, как бы. Ну, ты понял. Но пока что мне, типа, вот с Мирандой все. Тебе это и нужно было написать, в первую очередь. Ты тоже DLC или что? О. Это обычка. Да ладно, а почему? Блять. Ладно. Говно, 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 говно.
Punch through their armor. What's left to worry about? Light 'em up.
Пока никто и пока не надо. Даже если он выпадет, я промашню так, чтобы он не выпал. Ну не то чтобы. Он стартанет далеко не сразу, короче. Я про это. Перерыв нужен всегда в таких вещах. Изи. Ну, ты можешь все посмотреть в документе, но там нету третьего Mass Effect. Что-то изи. Да, или заплатить. Как дела по миссиям? Мы прошли 3 миссии. Сейчас прошли еще одну какую-то рандомную, непонятную. Сейчас пойдем 4-ю. Ну, осталось на лояльность 3 миссии, по-моему. Еще не по массу что-нибудь посмотреть. Да, там много всего нужно сделать, поэтому не торопись, не торопись.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help?
Is there anything I should
Anything else, Commander? It's always nice chatting with you.
Рулеточка не кроет, да. Была простая миссия на самом деле. Так, пойдем еще раз с Джек поговорим. Ну и на Джейкоба, как я и обещал. Я вообще сижу, жду, когда Аня приедет. Потому что я обещал с ней поиграть. Она еще не вернулась. Вов обещал с ней побегать. Папать левела. Ну чё?
Hey.
Talk to me, Jack.
I got nothing to say. You act interested, but you got other things going. So don't pretend you coming down here is special. You make a lot of stops.
Is this about Miranda?
I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just killing time for you.
I'm not ready to break it off.
Then why the hell are you talking to me? Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
Talk to me,
I got
Jack.
nothing. So don't pretend you coming down here is special.
You don't
make
seem
a
like the
lot.
type to get
Maybe
hung up
you
on.
don't know what type. I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious.
I make
if
choices on the battlefield.
I told you, I don't give a shit who you're sleeping with. So if you're gonna keep doing that, you need to clear your head.
Talk to me, Jack.
So don't pretend you coming down here is no argument here. But don't come down. I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just. Then why the hell are you talking?
Понятно. Да, конечно. Так нельзя. Ну, сорян. Инди, с возвращением. Сорян, Джек, мы, к сожалению, с темненькой Мирандой будем мутить. А остальную фигню, наверное, можно в этом. На Ютубе посмотреть. Дела. Только прошел миссии. Ну, сейчас, смотри, вот команда моя. У меня вот все раз, два, три, 4 миссии осталось. Сейчас пойдем вот за Нигером. А потом я думаю взять Грюнта эту, на последнего оставить вот Тейна, потому что Тейн какой-то пососный. Не знаю, какой-то очень обычный. Хотя мне на самом деле пофиг. Но я просто хочу вот на тучанку. Так, помочь Джейкобу. Енох. В смысле, не все. Почти все, да.
Scans have found something. Probe away.
Я знаю, что не покажет лицо. С ним и так была куча проблем.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Ладно, хватит. Давайте выполнять. Так. Давайте по классике Гару соберем. Вот это, кстати, место. Это для Тализора, да? Фростмейдж, вот это вот. Не для Тализора, а для Лиары. Который типа заглушка. Так, приобрести. Мордина? Зачем? Привет, Тёмыч. Зачем ордена брать? Просто так? Просто пишешь так, как будто это важно. Давайте вот это возьмем. Поле. Ну ладно. Возьмем ордена, окей. Как перс или как Нип? Нип что такое? Его зовут Джейкоб. Он негр. Он черный.
General distress. MSV Hugo Earnsback. Registration B.
Scans have found something.
Ладно, ладно, возьму ордена. Не игровой персонаж. НПС это мог бы написать хотя бы. То, блин. Так. Так, фаланга. Есть. Тролличек с возвращением. Ой. Ну, погнали.
There it is, and mostly intact. The could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Может, тоже небольшая миссия? Кто-то есть?
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others.
Извините.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted.
Хорошо, Люзифмен. Не забудь подписаться на Твиче.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon
Я знаю, что Люзифмен это призрак.
maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why are you comparing the crash to theoretical speeds?
The Hugo Gernsback was constructed off-world. It is not rated for suborbital descent, and doing so exceeded operational parameters.
Who's in command of this ship?
Captain Harris, the location of the remaining crew of the
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after
Roleplay.
358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard.
Будешь проходить портал на стриме? Ну, если закажут, выпадет, конечно. Изи игра.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Making contact.
Иллюзив Мэнс, большое спасибо за фоллоу.
Got it. Come on over.
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go.
We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Ладно, видимо, сначала нужно все-таки идти на корабль, да? Ну, пойдемте на корабль. Кнопка донатов под стримом. Да, Джейкоб что-то не смог. Да, не похоже. Твою тему. Инструменталки лучше не заказывать, надо заказывать песни. На русском языке желательно. Чтобы потом не было претензий. Ну окей. Патроны. Мало, конечно, ничего поделать. Робот без обшивки.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying under pressure.
Более начал болтать, хорошо.
They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Previous females said hunters were exiled, behavioral, or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening.
Это, конечно, грустно.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel fate. Go away. You are like him. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because
he is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. Don't hurt me.
Ой, блять.
Rerouting power.
One down. Killed that one.
Not familiar with a protocol that condones crew suppression via lethal force.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Пройти игру без тебя? Ну блин. Пока что мы так и на... На миссиях лояльности.
You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle. Toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women?
Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
5 hit the crash. Bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Может, это его брат-близнец какой-нибудь? Дядя. Близнец его бати. Давай, пока-пока, Люзефман.
Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Older dead left posed, positioned. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Слышали кота? Нет, наверное, не слышали. Под дверью орёт. Орёт.
Incoming. Warning, hostile forces and ammunition.
Gotta hurt!
One down. Not difficult.
Не хочу кота тащить, он опять выпендриваться будет. Да чё, блин, с дамагом-то? Еще не все. Еще не все. Еще не все. Ну выходите. Куда ты пошел? Ну, они очень плотные. Привет, Микола.
this out. Son of a bitch.
Капец, вообще, они что-то просто невозможно сильные. Где тут пистолет? В домах, хорошо. Да куда ты скачешь-то, дядя? Все? Да. Форсмыш, у тебя же на 4 часа от меня разница. У тебя там уже 3 ночи должно быть, нет? Блин, по-любому тут будут огромные роботы. Как я не хочу огромных роботов валить, господи. Как же без них было все классно, сейчас будут большие роботы, это просто полное говно. Что тебя в 6 ждет? Это проще. Пана. Блять. Если мама проснется, спать иду автоматом. Чтоб не ругалась. Жестко, жестко. А зачем ей 6 вставать? 5 января на работу, что ли? Блять, это полное говно вообще. Ну убивай уже их, нет? Блять, ну ты даун нахуй. Ну этот отхилился теперь.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye here and justify this.
Выложил, как он нашел труп. Он правда нашел труп или это неправда? Я слышал, что это неправда, нет? Ну, типа, это... постановка, типа, он не нашел труп. Нет? Ну, типа, он, типа, там разыграл это все. Да не то, что удалил канал, а то, что нашел труп. Надо посмотреть, там где-то на ДТФ была статья про эту штуку. Или на Life Journal, не помню уже где точно. Про извинения я помню, что он типа писал.
I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mess. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the rulers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Что, даже ничего не надо выбирать? Ну ладно. Тоже что-то быстренько прошли на самом деле. Относительно.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Что случилось? У меня ничего не отваливалось. Черт, я не хочу пока это смотреть, ладно? Чё там, сколько еще фигарить-то? Давайте с Джейкобом поговорим.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard.
We'll talk
Ну,
later.
как хочешь. С тобой. Так, что нам делать-то осталось? Это я к нам принес. Пусть он вроде не сделал.
Repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
I assume everything is going
Good
well
for
up
now.
here.
Fractured my thumb. See you.
Давай. Чё, кого теперь выполним? Осталось 3 миссии. Если что. Так зачем сейчас систему свой чужой выполнять? Просмейдж. Зачем ее выполнять сейчас? Если у нас еще не все миссии на лояльность пройдены. Зачем система свой чужой? Я не буду выполнять сюжетную миссию сейчас.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture.
Понял, Богдан.
Justicars are from another era. Young Asari
Не спойлери меня.
watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger.
И черный идет.
Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the
Карабас.
only honest one.
Карабас.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Понятно.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke. Perhaps we could speak later. Of course.
Окей. Давайте Мордина, действительно. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Звон, блядь, за РП Иллюзив Мэна? В смысле? Про что сейчас? Конечно, знаю, что РП это типа ролл-плеинг, но к чему это сейчас, я не понимаю. Привет, Фнота. Ну, я понял, почему neutral playing, я не понял. Давайте Мордину поможем. Сборка на героя по доте. Чем только ребята не занимаются. Изи-плейзеры. Красава. Пожалуйста. Так, ну давайте Мордина добавляем. Кого еще? Гаруса. Да. Касуми. Богдан, спасибо. Но когда-нибудь я тебя забаню. Ты немножко не понимаешь.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
You again. I told you the Blood Pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
What did I tell you, honey?
Watch it.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief a little. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit
Что такое?
Oh, it builds character.
Что случилось? Убил ли я Рекса? Не знаю. А ты что, не смотрела, как я первый Mass Effect прохожу? Может, ты убил, может, и нет. Сейчас узнаем. Не помню уже.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Talk to him soon, alien. If we decide you're not welcome, you'll know just before we kill you. Take your business to the clan leader.
Someday we'll get off this front and show those Turians who's boss.
Вараны.
Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them all.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Were you around when the female camp sent the children over last week?
No. I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors?
Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart.
like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Ой.
Good, Varen.
Ой-ой-ой.
Good, Varen.
Ур.
Stay.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough
Ты
business.
можешь за другого человека оплатить ему подписку.
More credits than people.
То есть есть люди без подписки, типа ты платишь за него 5 бачей и даришь ему подписку. Вроде бы только $5 можно дарить. Вот, но так, ну типа продлевать так нельзя никому. Можно только типа подарить не подписчику.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Ring call's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a pie jack?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, ring call, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the pie jacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jack population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
Да, конечно. Тоже придет.
Suit yourself.
Так, что там пострелять надо? Ша, постреляем.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think. Huh. Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp? I must have. Son, good for you. We'll get a ring call to someone.
Hold it. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
Huh. You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Да что было бы, если Рекс был мертв? Другой бы чел был бы.
How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
Хорошо. Риф, хорошо. Это нормальный спойлер, не про будущее.
Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. we will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
Sounds like you've got big changes
We're
ahead.
making a new foolishness.
All of it.
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans.
Не буду его беспокоить, он будет опять орать.
Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of
Вот тут вот
all
сидит.
clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Привет, Андрей.
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed. Even
Смешно про Церос.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I hope that works well for
We
you.
don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Replace me, huh? Well, I can't tell what's wrong if I can't see him. Bring him next time.
The off-world Varen probably caught something weak and human.
Окей, принесем обязательно.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Честно, Рекс мне очень нравился в прошлой части. Это был очень прикольный зверь. Хранимся на секундочку.
That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fixing something if you can't hunt. It was a special bid on the Citadel. Put down some real money, human.
Ну, я не хочу делать ставку.
Watch it, human. Eyes straight ahead.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
Let's see what the human can do.
Прикольная мини-игра. Все. И еще раз. Ну все? Изи. 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 Это чтобы мне скидку сделали. Да.
Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost. Suit yourself.
This looks interesting.
Покормить.
Here, try this.
Looks like Gers finally found someone to follow around.
Теперь за мной бегать?
Why bother with all the politics? You know your side. Trucks like hers, seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from
It was a lot of fun.
I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything, suit yourself.
Ну ладно. Выгибай эту. Они яйца откладывают, да ладно.
I'll take you up on that wrinkle later. The Citadel Presidium has a big statue of a Krogan right in the middle. Well, I'm not putting a damn sorry. I'll tear you apart. You don't have a place to try.
The planet Canalis in the Dorada system recently underwent rapid climate change. Then, just as rapid...
Don't crap. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you.
А женщин Кроганов покажут или нет?
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Кисть выгибай, кисть выгибай, больше выгибай кисть.
I am the ambassador to Urdnok from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in aquatic wastes.
If Nakmor is a small
Мне Кроганы, кстати, всегда нравились, они прикольные.
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Kral, who faced down platoons of
Видишь, тебя на Кроганов? О.
Most clans lend us to respect our ancestors.
А можешь пройти серию игры Догранич после Mass Effect? Ну, Рейвен. Надо заказывать, ты же знаешь. Вот есть сабдей команды, там все написано.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight.
Я во второй сделал этот дизайн. Первый нельзя делать. Вообще никак броню.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere. You again. What can Clan Nakmor do? With our help.
Может, мне тоже что-то надо отнести? Ну, давай.
Go away, alien. Give me a reason.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
I've had enough of you. Then let's end this. The Citadel has these huge arms, and millions of people live there.
Это будет хаесик. Как минимум, когда мы пройдем Mass Effect, не раньше.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I hope that works well.
Often allow aliens.
Sounds like you've got big
making a new foolishness. All of it.
Sounds
better
ambitious.
than I'd feared. It can't continue. You watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and home.
Ну год, тогда брать квестик.
Step back. My bearings.
Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Any idea where I could find a combustion manifold?
Yeah, I can make one. Give me 3 days and a barrel of Rincol. The one they lost is probably still out in the field. It's too much to expect them to collect it and bring the damn thing back.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Krogan's hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive. Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Oh.
Should you be?
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Erdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjacks here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
You must be working on something important.
The new clan
Solarians created genophage.
Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of but the new clan...
Solarians created...
Actually, wait, forget... Yes, move along.
То есть у него скидку нельзя, да, купить, наверное? Надо поговорить с этим. Кто это еще раз? Блин, прикольный, мне нравится тут. А что нельзя говорить с тобой? А что не могу с Рексом поговорить? Залагала? Наверное.
It was a lot of fun.
I'll give you a discount. Suit yourself.
One of their children, probably 5 years from the right.
Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp?
Ну ладно. Странно. Странно, что не могу с ним поговорить. О! Ставить на Урца. Изи мани.
Place your bet on the pits, human.
What do you want, human?
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
Разберемся, First Match.
And how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Weirlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Weirlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns
Хорошо,
and crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance.
Thanks for the
anything that gets. You need anything else?
Ну, вообще, пойдем выполнять. Я на всякий случай попробую все-таки еще раз поговорить с этим Рексом. Может быть, он все-таки выбьет мне скидочку у врача. Что-то сломалось. Ну ладно. Или врача нельзя выбить скидку? Ну-ка, эксперты, пишите мне пока. Ну, ученого я имею в виду. Сейчас я вернусь. Нельзя, да, скидку убить? Ну ладно. О. Так, это точно, да. Это купим. Деньги закончились, да? Чё так дорого?
Have you forgotten? I have no time for you. Being the Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Erdnot demands my total attention.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is
Of course it is. I'm just curious.
Oh, I know with a new
Solarians created...
Actually, wait, forget I said anything. If you want to know more time... Yes, move along. Have you forgotten?
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Ну ладно.
Faster shield regeneration. That's all this thing needs. This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet.
Сейчас еще раз потащу, может быть, все-таки можно поговорить. Ну ладно, давайте миссию выполнять. Ну пофиг, деньги все равно не проблема. Бабки все есть. Давайте уже проходить эту игру.
Still looking for that Solarian? Or did you just come to waste my time?
So, you're in charge of Erdnot's scouts? Why would...
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tachanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Erdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined.
Нормально, короче, живут.
Guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Ну хорошо.
Good luck out there. Look at them run. Ah.
Блин, да я не хочу. Ну ёб твою налево.
Still looking for that Solarian.
Поехали. О, божечки мой, кошечки. Где мое питье? Саш, 3 миссии осталось. 3 миссии. Всего лишь 3 миссии. Кругом долго. Ну, что поделать. Значит, мы его оставим напоследок. Я думаю, что мы сегодня выполним Мордина. Еще, может быть, на цитадели у пацана вот этого Тейна, что ли. Ну и типа завтра днем добьем. Потому что мне вечером дела, а днем можно как раз насладиться полностью Mass Effect'ом.
Should do the trick.
Изи. Без выстрела. Ты мне Крогана советовал брать начонку? До следующей миссии возьмем Крогана. Не будем уже менять.
Get ready to fight.
Concussive shot ready.
Следующее. Я думал Тейна выполнит следующую миссию, нет? Да, Тейн еще. Может, у него там недолгая фигня. Там что-то там с его сыном надо решить. Мне на Самару понравилась миссия. Типа зашел, поговорил, ушел. Конец, молодец. Мордина долгая миссия. Ну, что поделать. Мы уже начали.
Firing a high impact shot.
Incoming.
Ну я же все не посмотрел ведь. Ну, про Самару была прикольная тем, что по механике здоровская. Типа она другая просто. Ну реально другая. Типа креативно сделано. Это прикольно. Мне понравилась Касуми миссия. Вот. Потому что она тоже сделана типа этот. Иначе.
Deploying incineration tank.
Остальные, говорю, надо посмотреть. Лоялки. Два часа стрима, что-то стрим уже 6 часов идет. А не 2. Может залипать больше 30 минут? Не знаю. Я когда смотрю чьи-то стримы, бывает очень интересно, я долго его смотрю. Ну тут понимаешь, что я... Ну, мне кажется, дело в игре. Вот. Типа, игра тебе близка, я слушаю тебя и прочее. И работает эта схема контакта в обе стороны, так что так оно и делается.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through.
What is fun to fight through?
Gardens, electronic shops, antique stores, but only if they're classy.
Понятно. Я понял, ни то, ни другое, да? Исключение, как говорится. Исключение. Ну ладно, ладно.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation,
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner. Maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting. Unethical. Sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Люди,
We've
ёпта.
got two reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Ох, 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 ох. Mass Effect еще.
I am the speaker for Clan
Карпишина.
Brothers. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw
А,
Clan
это сценарист.
Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Werlock Gold, attack!
Enemies inbound.
Get in there! Nothing can stop us!
Я добрый.
They should punch through their armor.
Изи. Я не юзаю вообще ренегата. Ну, стараюсь никогда не юзать. Потому что я жесткий. Отыгрываю добрячка всегда. Не знаю почему. Такой мой внутренний Саша. Не такой, как в жизни. Ну, тем более в честном бою как-то благороднее побеждать. Или под контролем протеан.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, bone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Gordon.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage.
Что это такое, жирличек?
Errors unacceptable. Could cause
Я не могу сейчас ссылки открыть.
tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over plans, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego,
Я вообще Кикса не смотрел, но хотел как-нибудь посмотреть, да.
Resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted?
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka.
Вообще не смотрел.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians. Not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage. Us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Вот и поговорили. Ну, я как понимаю, тут уже не очень долго осталось.
Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage.
Просто не рассказывай про третью часть. Пожалуйста.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
Я не видел трейлер.
It doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Так. Блин, пропустил. Есть.
This should come in handy.
Нормас. Мне вот кажется, что вот после вот таких разговоров должна быть сейчас какая-нибудь большая битва и типа спасение уже. Чтобы его коллеги. Ну, мне кажется.
Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a Nerd scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough.
Грустный Кроган.
This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real bad...
То надо брать было Тали.
I can do it.
То надо было брать
I said a badass,
Крогана.
not some scout whining like a quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
Изи. Какой тут левел максимальный? У меня уже 25, я хз. Непонятно, можно ли все качнуть.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot can cause a significant explosion.
Or just the thing to help. Clean hit.
Нормально пробивает броню вообще Кроганов. Да, просто смотри, когда она закончится. Ну смотри, Ник, я сейчас прохожу миссии на лояльности, оставшиеся. Я прошел сегодня 3 миссии на лояльность, это уже 4-я. Останется мне еще 2 или 4, я уже не помню сколько. Ну, короче, много. Я уже прошел. Вот как только пройдем Mass Effect, заролим игру на сабдей, у меня там начнется день долгов, так сказать. Это все. А потом система свой-чужой, это типа сюжетная миссия. Вот. Не-не. Ник говорит, что типа... Ник наоборот тоже подустал немножко от Массача. Как и я, и как остальные ребятки. Ну, немножко. Но я же, блин, сильный стример. Я все могу пройти. Ну, почти все. Кроме стратегий. Старых. Ты любишь эту серию? Ну, слушай, на самом деле... Я вот играю и понимаю, почему она всем очень нравится. Ну или нравилась. Ну чё, изи. Как обычно. Ильи Кувшинова? Нет. Не знаком. Кто это? Что он делал такое крутое? Ник, ну ты стрелил диск с Mass Effect сразу, да? Я когда купил PS4, я сразу слил этот. Фифу 16-ю. Очень выгодно. За 3000, за 3500, по-моему, продал. Такой или за 3. Чтобы хоть на какие-то деньги жить. Осень выгодно, ма. Там в тот же день чел приехал такой, типа, камон, здорово. В смысле, это... Ну, ничего себе.
Вот тебе на мораль, на подписку пока не на скриоп, и вообще это мой донат на завтра.
Спасибо большое.
А можно ли выкупить 3 масыч?
Если выкупить. Ну, это на Авито. Ну, короче, я не видел, честно, арты. Блин, ну на Авито FIFA это не все-таки не на PS3, не на PS4, правильно? Нет, не в курсе. Короче, я не понял, что ты имеешь в виду под словами выкупить Mass Effect 3.
This might be useful.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed.
Фросмэш, не надо.
How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
В кредитах?
Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I
В кредитах, как обычно, ты знаешь.
Dr. Solus, I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morton, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area.
У меня пока что нет такого, типа, за кредиты.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see?
Типа, форсится игра, нет.
And I'm going to fix it.
You honestly think the experiments...
We committed. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Erdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
No, not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morgan. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Но он их не оставил.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Он их копернул, да? Опять спойлеры? Он их типа удалил, да? Ясно. Все, изи миссия. Ой, ну чё, еще миссию и хватит на сегодня, да? Шо?
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that hype. I thought coming to Chunka would get me away from all that. Take your business to the clan leader.
Все? Давай еще миссию, хули. Много еще до конца, по-моему, не очень много. Все хотят спать. А пути?
I didn't do that for my health. Let's talk.
You have a lot of skill. I'll give you a discount at my store. Take a look at my kit. Suit yourself.
Я не знаю. Ну, почти.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Sounds like you've
You're
got
making a neutral
foolishness. All of it. It can't continue. You are going against what...
When the smoke cleared, hunt well, Shepard.
Ты же сказал, что тебе до 6 можно не спать. У тебя сейчас не 5 часов, а 4:38.
Step back. My Varen is hot.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled.
Крогана завтра будем.
Out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one. Enough. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good.
One wrong step, Shepard.
Все, типа, поговорил?
Don't touch anything. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold. What? Not anymore, we don't.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human.
You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become
Рогана, да, в следующий раз притащим.
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Может, ты что скажешь?
Have you forgotten? I have no time for you.
Это нормальная тема.
Of course it is. I'm just
Finally. But the new Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
sounds like the
Want to
new
know more? Talk to him directly. But the new Actually, wait. My predecessor said no one would understand it. We don't count success until Yes, move along.
Да, не выйдет, скорее всего, да. Не буду пока это покупать. Просмотришь, ну чё, ты готов? Ты готов еще на одну миссию? Я готов. Да как это изи игра? Учитывая, что... В смысле, нет. Да готов, не ссы. Будь мужиком. Да будь мужиком. Чику себе еще сделай. Давай еще миссию пройдем. Там изи, я думаю. Туда-сюда нажал. Победил.
With our help, I slaughtered my whip. I'm sure you were needed elsewhere.
В смысле две? Там две миссии по 10 минут? Так это же очень мало. Значит, надо делать? Значит, надо делать, правильно? Ты про этого, ты про этого, про... Блять, как это? Про Тейна. Тейн, да? Две миссии по 10 минут. Изи, изи. Чисто ради того, чтобы закрыть почти все. Чтобы завтра сказать, завтра запустить где-то в час. Ну, как проснусь, короче, где-то запустить. Сказать, ребята, сегодня мы, мать его, проходим Mass Effect. Все-таки, воу, Саш, ты серьезно? Я говорю, да, я серьезно. Две миссии по 10 минут, ты еще меня отговариваешь. Ты еще меня отговариваешь, молодой человек. Я постараюсь.
Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed
Да,
his
новая игра на
emotional
Subday.
response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
Так что предлагаю всем завтра обязательно приходить днем. Мы будем проходить. Ну и типа, мы тогда и ролим игру на Subday.
Grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly.
Кабетер, привет.
Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless.
Здорово.
Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can
you got a minute
Not a
to
good
talk?
time. Anything else? We'll be here if you need me.
Ты как прошла эта днюха, Сейтис?
Commander.
I'm more interested
Sounds
in just
good.
talk.
The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you. Already?
Так, окей, с тобой попиздели. Тем тоже попиздели. Надо еще к Самаре, наверное, заглянуть. В принципе, все. Самаре на всякий случай заглядим. Какие настолки у вас были? Настолки это прикольно.
Commander. Access to the AI core is restricted.
Я думаю, туда когда-нибудь дадут просто пройти.
How can I help you? Absolutely. Since you're back to work.
Shepard, talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need.
Тихо.
Shepard,
Have you got a minute?
can it wait
Have
for
you
a
got a
bit?
minute?
Окей. Го к Миранде. Что после миссии системы? А, понял. Понял. Ну там, видимо, будет какой-то супер отсек. Вы шо? Не шо?
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to
Так.
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
Нормально.
Being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then
Мне
I
нравится
distributed
костюм.
the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes.
7 часов уже
I don't
стримлю,
fool
капец.
myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Че, нельзя тебя, да?
Perhaps we could speak later.
Ну, давай.
Of course.
Так, с теми поговорил. С Миранда говорит чуть попозже ебаться. Говорю, хорошо. Тут тоже одни тёлки. Сейчас вернусь и пойдем. Я понимаю, что нельзя. Обидно. Сейчас приду. Что-то смешно про... А что, если он не придет, знаете, типа пошел в лес самоубийц искать, тела. О, боже мой, божечки мой. Погнали. Привет, Джокер. Ну давай, 20... Ты же говоришь 20 минут делать, да? 20 минут Эйн говорит. 20 минут. 20. Минут и все. Да у меня тоже как бы час ночи, камон. Я вообще еще с Аней должен поиграть. Так. Ну го, короче, тебя... Видите, 2 осталось. Ну давайте Касуми возьмем. О. Ичпачмак? Это казахский, да. Кстати, казахский. Такой пирожок. Ну, не пирожок. Это, по-моему, мучное все-таки блюдо. Если я не ошибаюсь. Фалангу надо выбрать. Есть. Вторая часть, да. Здесь фрация разоточенный альянс дроченый. Там Харкин сидит, кек. Что он там делает, интересно?
It's been a couple of years since
A few minor changes were... Next.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts...
Я сейчас за Орду играю. Ну, вообще, я очень хотел поиграть за... Я уже говорил, ребят, что меня очень привлекают расы. Дринеев и... Этих. И Воргенов.
There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble?
Ты находишься на свете?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever's available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
Чё не понял?
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts, where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum explosion. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. The Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. You should pick up a copy of The Shepherd. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked at Kara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
Sure. You talked to Mouse yet?
Let's talk about something else.
Like what?
Tell me about this place.
We've got a few Krogan walking around. I think if you need anything else, let me know.
Ого. С этим тут все куплено.
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Кстати, зефирка что-то не приходила, может, у нее дела какие? Наверняка. Правильно бегу? Да. Да. Мышь. Ты что тут делаешь, мышь?
You mouse?
What are you? Oh shit, Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Кто это такой?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios?
Someday, subday.
If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't...
When we heard the name, he was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere.
Пташки, птички.
Yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Таник ток. Но я скоро закончу. Завтра, возможно, мы закончим Mass Effect совсем. Совсем завтра закончим. Потому что мне осталось вот это предпоследняя миссия на лояльность.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Мне нужна копия.
We'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
One other thing.
I hope you like it. I mean, it's a little rough, but they're always patching it.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer.
Скоро отпутю. У меня тоже Mass Effect пути.
But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly...
Не, эту миссию уже...
He pulls at my arm.
Ты сказал, что 10 минут.
He wants to know that I'll remember him. That anyone will remember him.
А, в смысле, всего осталось? Ну, это хорошо.
Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Ну, это пройдем и пойдем спать.
I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Борис Бейли. А Бейли это этот чел? Внизу, который... Да.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
Ну, видимо, сюжетки, да, реально на 4 часа. Ну как, 1 час на миссию с Кроганом. Тут бы Гарус разговаривал, но у меня нету Гаруса. Я взял Касуми. Так.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum.
Look, this is...
Привет, Кардан.
Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me in return.
Да, разобрался.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself.
Побегал.
Stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum
А,
will
там...
believe that I had nothing to do with it.
We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Right here.
Там в магазине, где продаются... Вот в той же области, где они тусят, в магазине, где... Какие-то продаются штуки, вот в этой зоне, лежала карточка. Ты такой подходишь, говоришь, о, тут волос оставил карточку. И все.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. Who the hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here. But he will. After we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? This little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see. Goddamn waste of my time.
How about this? You tell us the target.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad.
В каких видосах? О, ну, например, на зеленом големе. У меня не монетизируется.
This is all above board. I'm a council specter.
Shit.
What? What's that mean, Freddy?
Specters can do whatever they want, Elias. I can't help you.
Shit.
If it was you I wanted, I could kill you and go. I want the assassin. Tell me who the target is, and I'll leave.
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for intendant of Zakira Ward.
Ну, типа...
His apartment's...
Ну, и еще некоторые, но там...
Let's go.
Крупные не блокировали. Там какую-то давай детку одну. Ну, потому что минус не мой. Песню, ну, песню обнаружили, типа, хэппи. Я там подал, типа... Говорю, ребят, ну, простите меня, пожалуйста. Они сказали, нет. И нахуй. Дэнди нет, Дэнди Пуш вроде все нормально. Ну, как-то это старая песня. Посмотрим, что с новой будет песней. Я так ее не дописал, конечно, но, блин, может быть, успею за оставшиеся выходные.
Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships.
Его не заблокировали, с него сняли монетизацию. Другое. Его также смотрят и прочее, просто деньги за просмотры идут не мне. Сфотали совет. Я спас совет. Если не слишком культовая будет как основа, зря. Ну, сорян. В смысле, писал свою мелодию, чтобы под песню. Нет, я не композитор.
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass...
Не знаю, Чаркин, сложно сказать, не слишком ли культовая. Ну, думаю, будет прикольно.
It's been wonderful talking with you all.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Got him.
Странная миссия, конечно. Опа. Они зашли, что ли, куда-то? А.
Stay with him. Don't let him get away. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a
Stay on him, Shepard. I'm losing him. Stay close. I'm following.
Maybe you'd better do the damn job I pay you for. I got that.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around.
Не, не будем ночью проходить, я спать пойду.
For office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, just...
Так.
Kolyat!
Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your... What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Ребят. Все, думаю, сейчас мы сходим, попиздим парочкой людей, и на сегодня хватит. 7,5 часов Mass Effect, не каждый такой выдержит, кроме меня, конечно же. Вот. Сейчас тут досмотрим катсцены.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the CSEC archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone.
Ты тоже молодец, First Match.
The prime suspect was a drill. We never caught him.
Тебе труднее было, да?
Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems are... They aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
Чем было жестко на Томбе?
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Yes? I started with... I joined CSEC, so I can say in what... If you need anything else, let me know.
Так, что тут, может, кому-то удостоверение надо отдать, нет?
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
There's one every 10 minutes.
I don't want to wait that long.
I can't make the shuttles go any faster, sir.
You humans are all racist.
Ой, это можно было в президиум добраться. Момент. Сейчас. Я вот не помню, был я в президиуме или нет. Секундочку. Так.
Is there anything I should know?
Anything else? Take care.
Ищу женского ладья. Так, таможня 27 доки. Сейчас давай. Давай отдадим. Ну, чтобы закрыть побочку какую-то глупенькую. Ой, там еще с кем-то надо поговорить. Точно. Надо же еще что-то там... Ну, ща, ребят. Буквально 10 минут еще. У меня же еще есть какая-то что-то там. С кем-то взять у них какую-то штуку. Добавить. Добавить. Девки на диване, сейчас посмотрим. Так. Гоняемся. Все, осталась последняя миссия на лояльность у Грюнта. Или как там его зовут? Так, журнал. С кем мне нужно посмотреть? Так, Брус Иша. Мараба в цитадели. Вечность. Мараба в цитадели. Мараба в цитадели.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I can't believe there aren't any fish up there. It must be a mistake. Can we talk about something else now?
О, Анечка, привет. Я уже скоро закончу и на тебя переключусь. Играть будем?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite.
What can I do for you? All right, I'm here if you change your mind.
I don't get the complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat snipers? It's just a game.
Так, что-то не вижу. Кровавых эльфиек. Мы качаем с Аней кровавых эльфиек. Киси дергается. Половин. Может, вы? Нет. Я понял. Таможня.
What can I do for you? Imagine it.
Окей, таможня, пошли.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
This is depressing. How about we find a Turian and beat the crap out of him? That always makes you
Fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and aminosinister, if you have it.
You don't mix your spice corral.
О!
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists. It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the shuttle port told us. The one outside the C-Sec station?
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Так, сейчас. Чё, Ань, как посидела? Чё вообще там? Кальян норм?
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent.
I just got a refund and exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omnigel. They said to go to the warehouse. This is the warehouse.
Блин, так где же это говно?
Tupari is made with no natural sweeteners.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this...
Good day, citizen.
Да я помню, что там таможня, а мне же еще нужно что-то там взять. Вот, блок данных.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Вот.
My favorite.
I'm just looking
I'll be
around.
here if you need anything.
Куплено, есть. Теперь на таможню. И мне еще какой-то надо взять, да? Таможня 27, таможня 27. Понял. Не тут? А, вот.
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related to station security are classified. We can't risk Geth infiltration. Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise the safety of C-Sec's undercover agents.
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth infiltrators. The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the rules I have to enforce. I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file for review. That will allow them to travel in the meantime. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine.
Next.
Окей.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
You what? How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
You have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Что-то даже не пришлось видимо пользоваться этими документами. Так, ну давайте тогда этот еще. Со всеми говорим и все, на сегодня заканчиваем. Ну не со всеми, с Тейном и все, по-моему, больше ни с кем не надо. Ну может быть с Мордином. Мордатым Мордином. Господи, как же я устал. Все, давай, покеда. Не то, что устал, но, блин. Мы очень близки. Бам. Покупка. Так, ты что-нибудь говоришь? Да. Ну, на самом деле, где-то 49, Ань, учитывая загрузки.
Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination, can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward, as Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental
connection
almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after.
Господи, неужели мы скоро это пройдем? Очень скоро, боже мочки мой. Отличный переход в Новый год, я считаю.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural
Сказал Юра.
Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know as a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
Да? Может быть, я оговорился.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Может, я не увидел такого сообщения. Тяжело как-то. С одинаковым цветом у всех когда.
Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight. Technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone. Worked out aggression. Been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage?
Не знаю, Юр.
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all.
Лучшая песня, которая тебе нравится. Очень простое правило.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me. Shepard, not now. Anything else?
Давай, Кеда. С тобой поговорили. Ну, я тебе говорю, Сейтис.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud. I'm good, Shepard. Commander.
Ищешь песню, которая лично тебе нравится, смотришь там аккорды, и это все. На этом все. Да, где там наш пацан?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
Нет, не сложно. Ну, хотя там есть аккорд с баре. Баре это очень тяжелые аккорды. Сразу они не берутся.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Ну и как идет?
Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Ну это сложно.
Trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child fighting against the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
That must sound trite to you. Humans developed Mass Effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent
опять спойлеры.
thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Окей, все?
Do you need later?
Давай.
I shall return to my meditations.
Нет, не спойлеры, ну ладно. Так, Самара что-нибудь скажет? Что-нибудь скажешь, девочка?
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
Так. Здесь не то же самое.
You have been a good friend to me.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Все? Это все?
Perhaps we could speak later. Of course.
Что-то как-то маловато будет, ребят, маловато. Гарусом еще максимум можно поговорить, но я не знаю, что он скажет. Мирандой понятно. Яськи-масяськи. Давай, до свидос.
Shepard,
have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Ну, давай.
I'll be here if you need me.
Внизу Тализора, которая типа Лилия Романс, никак. И Джек тоже, которая Лилия Романс, никак. Миранда, Лилия Романс. Грюнт еще не готова. Ой, господи, ладно. Ну что, ребят, у нас осталось, собственно говоря, вот только вот этого дядьки миссия, и все. Все остальные к нам уже лояльны. Это очень хорошо. То есть мы очень близки к завершению. Что ты вспомнил? Давай пиши уже. Ну я баньк еще не пойду. Тема свой чужой это финалка. В смысле? Ну-ка. Давай тогда проверим кое-что. Или это типа такая финалка?
Commander, always. But assuming you're still glad to hear it, I'll be by the next time things are quiet. Commander, of course.
Ладно.
Commander.
Баньки пойду, когда с Аней поиграю. Она придет сама. Хорошо. Тогда вот тогда сейчас пока что все. Все, большое спасибо, что были с вами на трансляции. Вы все самые лучшие. Надеюсь, завтра будет стрим днем, Frostmage. Днем, значит, у тебя будет часа 3-4. Чтоб ты чтоб ты знал. Тунди тоже. Всех, короче, в курсе держу. Завтра будем финалить Mass Effect. И, конечно же, ролить новую игру на мой замечательный